the power of a woman's voice out there, because who I am because of women. I grew up from with a single mom, and my aunts and my grandmother were there to raise me. You know, because my mom had me when she was still very young, at the age of 20. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you.
That's great. Um, it's so lovely to talk to you, and it's I see on Instagram and Facebook and this program you are doing. You are just on fire. You are just doing it. It's great.
I'm trying my best. I think that's all I can do, just to try my level best.
Yeah, I think your marketing and how you do it and how you introduce your singers, and it's so great what you do, really. And they are all wonderful women. They look like they've got great personalities and the lovely voices and so on. So
Yes, yes, they do. They are lovely young ladies.
yeah.
They've got great personalities. I think they have also a great future for them, you know, in the career of singing and performing art. So that's the whole reason why I wanted to work with them in the company, because I think they are some of the great talent that we have in South Africa.
Yeah. And they are just introduce them to me, and who are they, these singers?
Mhm. So all of them are students, believe it or not.
Ah,
They are all,
really? Mm.
yes, they are. So our two sopranos, Kayakazi Madlala, I think she's doing a second year at the University of Northwest. However, I met Kayakazi when I worked for Gauteng Opera before its closure. She was part of the academy in the company.
Mm.
And then when she was in the academy, she sang the role of Mimi, because we put an opera in 2017, and she sang the role of Mimi when she was doing her third year, which is great. So she decided to go now and acquire a formal trade, not formal, I mean qualification, basically.
Mm.
You know, also to look for other opportunities, because the company that she worked for, that she trained under,
Mm.
closed. So
Okay.
she a student of Professor Conroy Cupido at the University of Northwest in Potchefstroom. Another
Okay. Mm.
also a student of Professor Conroy Cupido, also at the University of Northwest, is Yolisa Ngwekana, who's from Cape Town. Um, she's also doing very well. I saw her first online when, during the lockdown, because there was an online competition by Njabulo Madlala, the Voices of South Africa competition. So she was part of that, and I saw her there, and I thought to myself, I would love to work with this lady one day, because she's amazing talent.
Mm.
She's studying there at the University of Northwest. The one mezzo, Monica Mhangwana, who is a versatile singer. She also does other things. Her voice is very versatile. She sings African music. She sings, and she is very good in all of these genres that she does. I don't know how she does it, but she can. She is a student or she was a student at the University of Pretoria, but she couldn't finish her studies because of the financial difficulties. And I hope that maybe one of our patrons or some people can hear the story about Monica, and they can help her so that she can complete her studies, because I know that she's a brilliant student, because she's been doing very well. And last year also, I mean, I hope that she won't kill me by speaking about her life. I know that she did a concert to raise funds to save her parents' home, or her home, where she
Yeah.
grew up.
Mm.
So she is an amazing, amazing person. So I,
Mm.
I respect her for that. The other mezzo soprano, she is now doing her advanced diploma at the Tshwane University of Technology. It's Asisipo Petu. She is, I think she's doing now her fourth year there. An amazing mezzo soprano who also worked with other companies in Durban, and she's also sang. I don't know which role she sang at TUT, but she's a brilliant mezzo soprano. So I thought, I actually in the beginning I wanted to have 8 women. I wanted to have
Yeah.
4 sopranos and 4 mezzo-sopranos,
Yeah.
but because there's no money, the concert was not sponsored at all. So we had to rely on floor taking so that I can pay them. So that's what I did. Yeah.
Oh, I
So those
see. Yeah.
that performed for us, and also, sorry, just one more. They were accompanied by a collaborative accompanist, Mr. Paul Ferreira, who is
Yeah.
also an amazing pianist and amazing accompanist. He's with Gauteng Opera. He's worked with then the Pact or the Black Tie Ensemble. He's worked also in Bloemfontein. He's also worked Cape Town Opera as well. He just came there to do, he was doing rehearsals for Pearl Fishers that they were doing now. So he's an asset in the company.
Really. Yeah.
I'd like to keep him with us or work with him regularly because he also provides good guidance, and he understands voice, he understands singers. So to work with him is not just someone who just accompanies you, but someone who can also coach you as a singer. So those are the cast members for the women's concert that we just did.
Amazing. And why did you choose? Why did you want to do a women's concert?
So at first, I wanted to do this women's concert in 2019. But then I just started my company. And then I wanted to do it in 2020, but we were in lockdown. It was part of the plan that I had.
Yeah.
The reason is to celebrate women. You know, women, I mean, in South Africa, we celebrate women in August, 9th of August. We celebrate women because of the women in 1956 that went to the union buildings and they marched there because they didn't want to carry pass, you know, everywhere they went to.
Yeah.
Today, women are facing many difficulties, you know, gender-based violence, same pay, you know, in work, at work, or, you know, the male counterparts will get more pay than the women, and they will be doing the same job. You know, we still, as men in this world, are still oppressing women with how we treat them. You know, we don't treat them as human beings. You know, there's cultural things, there's traditional things, there's work challenges, and also in the world of opera, also, you know, women now are dealing with body shaming as well. So I thought to myself, I would love to celebrate women for
Yes.
all they going through, and that is why I don't care how they look. For me, it's about the talent, and let us celebrate men. Let us put the power of a woman's voice out there, because who I am because of women. I grew up with a single mom, and my aunts and my grandmother were there to raise me, you know, because my mom had me when she was still very young at the age of 20. So women play a vital role. We forget that once we start going out of our household, we forget that this woman I'm talking to, Petra, could actually be my mom. Why shouldn't I respect her? You know, the woman meeting at the shop, it could be my sister, could be my aunt. Why can't I respect them? You know, so those things that play in the world today, I thought this is a great time to celebrate with, and it's something that I'm going to do every year because I've decided that every year we're going to do it in August or the beginning of September, and we're going to do a celebration of women, the power of a woman's voice.
This is beautiful what you are saying, and I must say your mom and your aunt, the women who raised you, have done a great job, because you are doing such great work, honestly, and I admire you so much for what you do, and that you do this for women. And you know, the women that you have in this project, I've seen on Instagram, they are beautiful, and they are the personalities, and you've really chosen I think very talented women as well in this project. So I would think this would be amazing if you could do this every year. It's such a great celebration, really.
No, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I really hope that with the growth of the company, we can also get partners
Yes.
and financial partners as well, so that
Mm.
we can put it on in theaters. And I mean, we with the video of the two women, Kayagazi and Lebogang Polori. I don't know if you've seen a video of ladies, Kayagazi and Lebogang Polori singing the flower duet, which we did last year. It was from the concert from last year. We decided to put it on TikTok, and it has over 1 million views. And people in
Really. Yeah.
Europe are asking us, when can we have a tour? Because I think people are still shocked by black women that can sing
Yeah.
opera the way they do, you know. So,
Mm.
and I hope and really hope that we can do a big concert that we
Mm.
can also take around the world, and so people to see South African women
Yeah.
celebrating women through opera music.
Exactly, and this is what I talked about last night, and with conductor in America, Scott Woodard, and I was saying that even I, who are, I am from South Africa, and I never realized how much there are, the talent there are in South Africa, and like you say, you associate um, it so much with, if you hear from Africa, you associate it with African music, and here you are, and you have these wonderful, beautiful voices, and do these great performances. So
Yeah.
definitely, you have to tour the world. It is beautiful.
We hope we can do that. I mean, there's nothing
Yeah,
wrong in associating South Africa with African music, because that is our root. That
yeah,
is
yeah,
our culture. That is what we do. That is what we grow up with. I grew up in choirs, and we used to sing traditional South African music. We used to sing
mm,
cultural music, wearing the traditional attires and
yeah,
stuff like, which still happens.
mm,
There's nothing wrong being associated with that, but also we need to be allowed to express ourselves the way we want to.
yeah,
As we learned opera, or we learned about opera, or there is
mm,
something opera, and we decided to pursue it. So we need to be given that chance to
yeah,
perform it anywhere around the world without being asked to sing Pata Pata and Malaika. We
yeah,
would like to sing opera, so let us sing opera. There's nothing wrong in singing Pata Pata and Malaika, which we do as Johannesburg Opera, because
yeah,
we want to entertain everyone, or we want to
mm,
entertain audience. But I'm saying, just if we go anywhere around the world, we shouldn't be
mm.
questioned why we sing opera. We must be allowed to sing opera,
Yes, of
the
course,
platform
you
to sing.
have to.
Yeah,
Yes, you
yeah.
have to. And I must say, this uh, 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 program that you have, and how you made the artwork of this program is so beautiful. It's so feminine. Yeah.
Yes, when I thought
Just wait a
of the
second. Just wait a second. I just want to get
no,
Lily is my dog is barking. I have to.
no problem, no problem.
Yeah, okay. So now you can tell me about the artwork. Yeah.
Yeah, so when I decided to do this concert, I thought I want to do a representation of a woman, even on the
Yeah.
poster, just something that someone can just see and say, okay, it's a poster for this concert, so I'm going.
Yeah.
But I wanted it to represent women. One, when you think, a lot of women love flowers, so I thought there
Mm.
needs to be a flower. There needs to be something like a crown on their head, and you need to
Yeah.
see that this woman is singing or is pouring something through her mouth,
Mm.
uh, so that this woman is not quiet, but we need to allow that voice of a woman to come
Mm.
out. So all these concepts were things that were playing in my head, and lucky for me that I have my partners in Tech Warrior, who are my website people that manage my website, but also they do line as well. So they, Tristan, who's the guy, decided that he will do it for me, and we spoke about it. We had the back and forth, and eventually he came up with this, and I thought, this is it. This is
It's
what
beautiful. Yeah,
what I
yeah,
wanted. Yeah.
yeah. Now this is beautiful. You've just done everything right. You've thought about everything, and it's really this is such a beautiful program.
Yeah.
Um,
Nothing.
so Pena, now after this performance will be on the 3rd of October. Is that right?
No, no, no. So the
Okay.
women's concert passed. Now we just did it now on the
Oh, you did.
19th.
Yeah.
Yes, we just did it now the previous Sunday, 19th of September.
Yeah.
Um, with that concert, because we were celebrating women, I've also, or the company has also collaborated with a company called Dear Bella, which
Yeah.
is a sanitary towel company that
Yeah.
provides for young women that can't afford to buy sanitary towels.
Yeah.
So as like the whole plan for me,
Wonderful. Mm.
great women, and is to also help young women that can afford to, I mean, going through a period every month
Mm.
is natural thing,
Yeah.
so women, they have to find money to buy
Mm.
sanitary towels, which should be and could be given to them for
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
We get condoms for free. We don't actually need to get condoms for free. You
Mm.
know, actually, condoms should be bought, because if you want to engage in sexual intercourse, you need to
Yeah.
buy condoms, if you want to protect yourself. But women go through this every month,
Mm.
no, it's always there, and they know it's coming. Some of them, it's it's very hard pain. Some of them,
Mm.
and these young women that I'm talking about, we're going to provide schools in Soweto. Some of them, when I heard from the lady from Dear Bella, some of them have to use socks to help themselves. Some of them have to use newspapers. So I thought, this is a great platform. We're using this concert to celebrate women and to also give dignity to women
Oh
as
my
well.
God. Yeah. This is
So,
wonderful. Yeah.
I mean, we're asking for donations for this. We're trying to help 100 women. We're trying to raise 10,000. I think now we are at about 5,000 at the moment. I haven't counted all of it.
Mm.
So, and we're running this program until the end of the month, so
Mm.
that we put it to rest, and we can provide these sanitary towels to these schools or to these young girls.
So
So yeah,
how can people donate for this?
so people have to, I have to provide them with our banking details, the
Yeah.
Johannesburg Opera banking details. They are there on Instagram. They are there on social media. What do you
Mm.
call it? On Facebook as well.
Yeah.
So we've put there so that people can get them and help us donate, or they can just find me at info at
Mm.
josiopera.co.za, personal one, Phenye at josiopera.co.za, and I can provide them with all the details.
So is it so does it have to be so anybody can donate, so they can
Any
just donate
anybody can
any
donate.
amount of money. This is just
Yeah, exactly,
and this
exactly.
goes directly to this fund for
Yes, yes.
sanitary
So
towels.
so we've made a reference that says Bella
Yeah,
Josie, dear Bella Josie Opera. So Bella Josie. So once you donate that money and you put that reference, we at Josie Opera will know already that this money is for
that
that.
is okay.
And we would love to reach that 10,000 for this.
This is wonderful that you're doing, and just that you're thinking of that, because I think this is something that also, women go through that, and it's not something that you ask for help for
Yeah,
this, because it's also something very private sometimes, that you
exactly,
don't want
exactly.
women don't want to talk about this,
Yes,
and the
exactly.
fact that you understand, and the fact that there is this fund available to help the girls, and also, and as you say, it has to do a lot with dignity,
Yes,
and for
yes.
them to have that. um oh Pena, You are just amazing.
Thank you,
Really,
Petra.
I just,
I think I mean, I would like to thank a lot of, excuse me, there's a phone of mine that's ringing, just turn it
yeah,
off.
mhm,
Um, I just think that we need, as a world, need to be aware of what goes on.
yeah,
Because one, the treatment that we as men are giving women, by abusing them on a daily basis, around the world, in South Africa, anywhere, you hear about women being killed, a woman being bitten by a man in their home. Not that it doesn't happen to us as men, but it happens mostly to women. And there's no comparison. We can't say that, oh, why are we talking about women and whatnot?
mm,
We know our aunts, we know our sisters, we know our mothers that are beaten by our fathers and our uncles and our
mm,
brothers, blah blah blah. So it's just an awareness from us,
mm,
or from opera, to say we would like to put an awareness to this, and we would like to also put an awareness to go through something every month, and we would like to give dignity to that.
yeah,
And we
that's
hope that we
beautiful.
can,
Yeah.
that is what we can do at the moment, and we would like
Mm.
to carry on with, hopefully that we can do the same thing again next year.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to. We have to next year also promote this again because it's a beautiful project, and as I say, all the projects that Jozi Opera is doing, I would love to help, or anything that I can do from this side,
Thank
and
you.
like to promote.
I really appreciate
And Phenye, the thing is, I think what I also see from you is you work hard, you give others opportunity, you think of other people as well, not just about yourself. And I think this is the energy. I believe in energy, and I think this is
this.
the energy that will also touch other people. So this is why I feel really so. Uh, I want to support Jozi Opera because I think you're really doing great work. You
Thank
have
you.
to stick out, and I know it's difficult for you sometimes because it is not financially always, possible. But
Yes.
you must just believe that you are really doing great work. I see it. I follow you. I follow you on Instagram and Facebook. I see what you're doing, and this is why I want to support you. In uh,
Thank you.
I cannot support
And I
financially because I'm not in a position, but I in this way I can maybe help you be connected to other people as well. So
thank you. No,
yeah,
and look, your efforts and your help is really, really appreciated from my side.
okay.
Thank you
And
so much.
then it's great.
Because
Yeah.
it's not always that you get to put what you do out there
Yeah.
in the world. You
Mm.
have a different audience that I don't have.
Mm.
So maybe someone will see what we do.
Yeah.
Maybe someone would love to be part of it. Maybe someone would love to collaborate with us. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
So we just have to keep going. Like I
Yeah.
said, I do things because I do what I do
Yeah.
because I there's a lot of talent that we have, and I believe
Yeah.
that art needs to be preserved, and I believe that art needs to
Mm.
be out there for
Yeah.
everybody to consume. Um,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter what kind of art. I think
Yeah.
art needs to be out there to be
Yeah.
consumed. My specialty is opera, so I'm going to do what I can do in my
Yeah.
field. The 3rd of October, we're doing so I've started, which is something I wanted to start earlier, but because of the lockdowns and stuff like that, we have started what we call the Sunday morning concerts.
Yeah.
So we do it now in the beginning of October, the 3rd of October. We're doing a Sunday morning concert at a restaurant in Melville, and then we're going to
Mm.
do one in the beginning of November again. I think the 7th of
Oh, okay.
November. That will be another one. It will still be at Melville in a restaurant called IT Corner. So
Yeah.
we're going to keep there. And December, because of it's Johannesburg, people go away. So December there will be nothing. January there will
Yeah.
be nothing. We'll still be coming back.
Okay.
Hopefully we can do um, excuse me, hopefully we can do a Valentine's one, which can be on the 13th of
Yeah.
February, because it will be on a Sunday, so we can do a Valentine's special. at IT Corner as well. Then our collaboration with the Country Club of Johannesburg, or
Yeah.
Country Club of Johannesburg, is going on. So we're going to have two concerts in the lawns of the Country Club Johannesburg,
Yeah.
which will be on the 17th of October first, and then we
Yeah.
do another one the 28th of November. So much.
It's so lovely to talk to you, really, and it's so wonderful the projects you are doing. But we'll talk
Thank you.
again soon.
We'll talk again
Okay.
soon. Okay.
Okay, Phenye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.